Highlights of Biological Diversity Act 2002 of India. Biological diversity is a national asset of the country. Hence, the conservation of the biodiversity assumed greater significance. The first attempt to bring the biodiversity into the legal framework was made by way of the Biodiversity Bill 2000, which was passed by Lok Sabha on 2nd December 2002 and by the Rajya Sabha December 2002. Object of the act to conserve the biological diversity, sustainable use of the component of the biodiversity, and fair and equitable sharing of the benefits arising out of the use of the BD. Advertisement. A national biodiversity authority has been established by the Biodiversity Act 2002 to regulate the implementing rule 2004 has been operationalized since coming into force act. Provision of the act. Prohibition on the transfer of the Indian genetic material outside the country without specific approval of the Indian government. Prohibition of anyone claiming an IPR such as the patent over biodiversity or related knowledge without permission of the Indian government. Regulation of the collection and use of the biodiversity by Indian national while exempting local communities from the such restriction measure from the sharing of the benefits from use of the biodiversity, including transfer of the technology, monetary returns, joint research and development, joint IPR ownership, etc., measuring to conserve sustainable use of the biological resources, including habitat and specific species protection of project irrigation integration of biodiversity into the plants and policies over various department and sector. Provisions for local communities to have a say in the use of their resources and knowledge and to charge fees for this. Advertisement. Protection of indigenous or traditional laws such as registration such knowledge. Regulation of the use of the genetically modified organisms. Setting up of national, state and local biodiversity fund to be used to support conservation and benefit sharing. Setting up of biodiversity management committees at the local, village level, state biodiversity boards at state level and national biodiversity authority. Function of the authority. Coordinate the activities of the state biodiversity, provide the technical assistance and guidance of the state biodiversity board, sponsor investigation and research, engage consultant for a specific period not exceeding 3 years for providing technical assistance to the authority. Recommended creation of the post to the central government for effective discharge of the function by the authority. Approve the method of recruitment to the offer and servants of the authority. Give direction to the state biodiversity board and the biodiversity management. Report to the central government about the functioning of the authority. Implementation of the act. Do such other function as may be assigned to direct by the central government for time to time or regulates the commercial utilization or biosurvey and bioutilization of the biological resources by Indians.